Is your check engine light on right now? Before you panic or spend hundreds at a shop, watch this. I'm going to show you how to read the code and fix common problems yourself. This includes the famous P0420, which shops love to charge a fortune for. In this video, you'll learn the simple tools you need. I'll show you how to pull the codes and share real-world fixes for P0420, P0300, and other common codes. This method works on most cars from the last 20 years. Let's get started. You only need two things: a basic OBD2 scanner and about 20 to 30 minutes of your time. A cheap $20 to $30 scanner from Amazon works fine. That's it. No fancy computers needed for most issues. I'll add links to my recommended scanners in the description. First, locate the OBD2 port. It's under the dashboard on the driver's side, near the steering column. Plug in your scanner and turn the key to the on position. Don't start the engine. The scanner will power up and show you the trouble codes. Write them down. The most common codes include P0420, P0300, P0171 or P0174. You'll also see oxygen sensor and gas cap related codes. Now, let's break down the major ones. P0420 means catalyst system efficiency below threshold. Many shops will say you need a new catalytic converter. This can cost $800 to over $2,000. However, many times it's not the catalytic converter. Common causes include a failing downstream oxygen sensor, an exhaust leak before the catalytic converter, or an aging upstream O2 sensor. Before spending big money, check for exhaust leaks and test or replace the oxygen sensors first. I'll show you how to approach this in a minute. P0300 indicates a random or multiple cylinder misfire. This is usually cheaper and easier to fix. Common causes start with worn spark plugs, bad ignition coils, vacuum leaks, or dirty fuel injectors. Start by checking your spark plugs and coils. If they're old, replace them. Many people clear the code after just replacing plugs and coils, and the light stays off. If the light flashes while driving, reduce speed and get it fixed soon to avoid damaging the catalytic converter. You may run into a few more codes. A loose or faulty gas cap is surprisingly common. Simply tighten it or replace it and clear the code. P0171 or P0174 means the system is too lean, often due to a vacuum leak or dirty mass airflow sensor. Oxygen sensor codes are common too, and these sensors wear out. They're usually cheaper than a catalytic converter. Always clear the codes after a repair. Drive the car for a few days to see if the light comes back. If the check engine light is flashing or the car is losing power, running rough, overheating, or you smell fuel, stop driving. Get professional help. Safety comes first. Some problems can damage your engine or catalytic converter if ignored. That's how you diagnose and fix common check engine light problems yourself, potentially saving you hundreds. If this video helped, hit the like button and subscribe for more DIY car repair videos. Drop your exact code in the comments, I'll help direct you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. As you approach locating the OBD2 port, remember that not all vehicles place it in the same position. In some models, you might have to remove a small panel or cover. Having a flashlight handy can be a big help to find that hidden port, especially under poor lighting conditions. Once you've plugged in the scanner and the key is in the on position without starting the engine, remain patient while the scanner initializes. It shouldn't take long, and soon you will be greeted by the trouble codes on the display, ready for you to take note. Now that you have the trouble codes in front of you, you might feel a bit overwhelmed by the information. Take a deep breath, it's time to understand what those codes really mean. Begin by looking for the most critical codes, especially those like P0420 and P0300, as they can indicate more significant underlying issues. Make sure to jot down each code clearly, along with any related symptoms your vehicle might be experiencing, as this can help during the troubleshooting process. Remember, a methodical approach will lead to a more successful outcome. Now that you've gathered your codes, let's dive into what these indicators can tell you about your vehicle. Understanding each code's implications will help you determine the best course of action. For instance, with P0420, you might initially think you need a catalytic converter replacement, but remember to keep an open mind about other potential causes. Similarly, as you explore P0300, be aware that it usually points towards issues like ignition or fuel delivery problems rather than extensive damage. By focusing on the most common culprits first, you can often resolve these issues more cheaply and effectively. Consider checking your vehicle's service manual for additional details on these codes, which can provide further clarity on your next steps. P0420 specifically indicates that the catalytic converter's efficiency is not meeting the required threshold, leading many to assume a costly replacement is necessary. However, before jumping to conclusions, carefully inspect areas such as the exhaust system for signs of leaks, as these can dramatically affect performance. Additionally, the downstream oxygen sensor's functionality should be evaluated, as failing sensors often masquerade as catalytic converter issues. A few simple tests can be performed to verify the health of these components before committing to any expensive repairs, ensuring you make informed decisions regarding your vehicle's maintenance. To diagnose a P0300 code effectively, begin with the ignition system, as worn-out spark plugs are typically the easiest fix. Check each spark plug for wear and replace them if they show signs of fouling or corrosion. Next, inspect the ignition coils, ensuring they're functioning properly without any visible damage. It's crucial to address these components before moving on, as they can frequently resolve the misfire issue without further expense. If you still face issues after replacing these parts, consider investigating vacuum leaks or dirty fuel injectors, which could lead to ongoing problems. Keeping a methodical approach to your repairs saves time, money, and, importantly, vital engine components. Always consult your manual for specific details regarding part compatibility and locations, making your diagnostic process even smoother. Next, let's take a closer look at the common codes related to oxygen sensors. If you encounter an oxygen sensor-related code, it often indicates that the sensor has failed, rather than a problem with the catalytic converter. These sensors play a vital role in managing your vehicle's air-fuel mixture and emissions. Replacing a faulty sensor is generally more cost-effective than replacing the entire catalytic converter, which is why testing the sensors should be high on your priority list. It's a straightforward process that can be tackled with some basic tools, making it an achievable DIY fix for most car owners. If you find yourself staring at the P0171 or P0174 codes, it's crucial to understand they suggest your engine is running too lean. This often results from vacuum leaks or issues with the mass airflow sensor. Start by examining all vacuum lines for any cracks or loose connections that might be contributing to this issue. If everything seems intact, turn your attention to the mass airflow sensor, which may need cleaning or replacement. Remember, addressing these codes promptly can help prevent more severe complications down the line. After jotting down your codes, don't hesitate to clear them before any repairs. This step is vital to ensure you're tracking genuine issues instead of lingering faults. Once you've completed your fixes, you'll want to revisit the codes after a few days of driving. If they don't return, great. You've successfully tackled the problems. However, if the check engine light reappears, it's time to reassess. Consider revisiting your troubleshooting notes and checking the components that were previously addressed for any inconsistencies. By following these steps, you not only gain a deeper understanding of your vehicle but also empower yourself to handle common engine issues with confidence. Remember, being proactive about your car maintenance will save you money and keep your vehicle running smoothly for years to come. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video.